Oh, hold on. I gotta speak on this one more time. This is this is a video about the ksoo dad testifying against him in court. This was crazy. Everybody commenting, everybody stating their opinions on this and that about the case. But the one thing people not speaking on, ksoo know he killed these dudes, and he got his dad locked up over some stuff his dad didn't do, and nobody says anything about that. Nobody say, "Hey man, it's wrong. This man got his father locked up for a crime that he didn't do. His dad is facing punishment for some stuff he didn't do." But nobody says anything about that. When his dad, who stand up for himself and say, "Hey man, I didn't do it, but he did it." Y'all get mad. Y'all call people snitches. How? How was wrong? That man shouldn't be locked up for a crime he didn't do. Even if he was just a driver, it doesn't matter. ksoo did the crime. Why he can't be man enough to say, "Hey man, my dad ain't do this. I did this. My dad ain't have no involvement in this. I did it." Why ksoo can't come out and say that? Why his dad gotta be locked up for a crime his son did? His dad is old. Why would a son put his dad in that situation anyway? You get what I'm saying? But y'all don't understand that because y'all are demons. Y'all got demonic energy inside of y'all. Boosie, 50 Cent, y'all people are evil, bro. The street mentality that y'all have developed and won't get away from is very, very evil. Because it's a lot of dudes out here who get other folks locked up for crimes they don't know anything about. There's many homeboys out here who was in a car with their homeboy, and the homeboy had drugs and guns in the car. Police pull him over. He don't take accountability for his action. So everybody in the car got to get locked up. So now you don't put your homeboys in a situation where they don't believe in snitching. So now they got to do time for a crime they didn't commit. And instead of you being a person of morals and being accountable for your action and saying, "Hey, I ain't finna have these people, my homeboys, locked up or whoever for some stuff I did, for some drugs or guns that's mine. I ain't gonna do that." But if they snitch, everybody got something to say. But y'all don't got nothing to say when innocent people get locked up for crimes they didn't commit because they following these street codes. That's what's weird. None of y'all don't, that's what's weird about the streets. And none of y'all don't want to debate me on this because it's the truth. The streets have no loyalty, but the streets want you to have loyalty to them. So I had no loyalty to you by getting you locked up over my BS, but I expect you to be loyal and not tell on me. That's what's going on in the streets. That's what's going on. And you got grown men who are locked up over their homeboy. The drugs was his, the guns was his, everything was his. The homeboy don't help with the lawyer. The homeboy don't help him with anything. But this same homeboy don't want him to snitch and want him to stay silent. Listen to that now. So the streets want you to be a dummy, a goofy, because that's what a goofy is. If you locked up behind something you didn't do because you following this street code, you're goofy. Because if you innocent, you innocent. The person who's guilty should take their lick. And that's not being done. Matter of fact, they gonna get them whatever lawyer that they feel can win the case. They're gonna pay whatever they gotta pay for this lawyer. And they're gonna try to beat a case that they know that they're gonna try to beat a case that they know they're guilty of. Now tell me, what's going on in our community? Y'all don't think like that though. It's a lot of y'all out here, grown men. I mean, I can name a lot of them. They making videos and making reactions about ksoo daddy testifying. How is that wrong when your son is guilty? Y'all need to start teaching y'all sons to be accountable for their actions, man. Let's start teaching our black men. If you do the crime, you're gonna have to do the time, or some consequences gonna come with it. You might get away with it in this world, But the next world, you're not going to get away with it because it's a big police officer out here. It's the biggest police officer, the biggest sheriff, the biggest snitch. Because if y'all call telling the truth, you call that snitching, well, y'all must hate God, because God he always snitch on us. He always expose us. These people ain't doing nothing that the real power at the top don't want them to do. God is telling these folks, when a person tell the truth about crimes they committed and other people committed, that's nothing but God. It's nothing evil about that. It's when you lie. Now, the folks who commit the crime and then they lie about they didn't do the crime, that's evil. That's what Satan is. Satan is a liar. A person who got some type of good in them. Hey man, let me go ahead and tell the truth. That was my drugs. We was doing this. I was doing this too, and my people was doing it too. That's what real people do. That's what people with some type of good in them do. But people with evil, they play the innocent role. They actors. And that's what you got in these streets. You have a lot of actors. People who kill us, drug dealers, they everything, savage, they're thug, whatever. But then when they get caught and the repercussions and the consequences come, now the system is against you, the police messing with another black man for no reason. This is what we dealing with. We're dealing with crazy people. People who know they guilty, but pretending like they innocent. Man, it's mind-boggling that we tolerating this in the black community. And we tolerating it because most of the black men are trash. I love my black brothers. I got nothing against y'all. But y'all are being house Negroes. Y'all are being Uncle Toms. Because the powers that be, white, whatever color they are, there's many colors. Y'all doing everything they want y'all to do. They want y'all to sell drugs to keep people down, or poison people, or kill people. They want black on black crime. They want gangs, GD versus BD, Crips versus Blood, or the Hoovers, or whatever gang. That's what they want. They want division. And y'all playing right into that. And instead of y'all common sense kicking in, that pineal gland, that third eye kicking in, and understanding the spiritual battle, y'all go right into the battle, and y'all join forces with evil. And black people wonder why we got it so bad and tough in this world. We got it so tough. We wonder why. Because we always choosing the side of evil, even since the beginning of time. You know, when we was putting idols above God. This is what we do as black people. We go crazy when a celebrity die. We go crazy over racism. We go crazy over police shootings. But we don't go crazy over the things we should go crazy about. And that's when people disrespect God. That's what you should go crazy about, even though God don't want us to. There's so many people out here disrespecting God. You know, like blatantly, like, I'm a Satanist, this is what I worship. And there you go. F God, I don't believe in God. And nobody feel any type of way about that. But soon as a black celebrity die, or a black celebrity is guilty of a crime, everybody got his back. What about God? Y'all don't got God back? Y'all don't love God? Oh, okay. Y'all don't love God because he gonna hold you accountable. Satan ain't gonna hold you accountable. Satan gonna use you and abuse you. He gonna tell you, hey man, sell these drugs, because if you don't sell them, somebody else gonna sell them. This is what Satan do, man. Well, the white man, they put it in y'all community, so it's really their fault. This is what evil does. Evil divides and conquer. And the black men, the black leaders, they're not being leaders. They leading our people to death, to destruction. And then, if they're not doing that, they making us feel like we victims. Like the white race is against us. And I'm not saying it is or isn't, but it doesn't matter who's against you. If you got God on your side, you're going to win every battle. So it doesn't matter if the whole system was racist like y'all claim. It's not. But if it was, guess what? If you doing what you're supposed to do as a human being, as a child, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But the problem is, excuse me, a lot of y'all out here doing some demonic things. But then when that demonic energy that you putting forth come right back around to you, now you want people to feel sorry. But what about all the lives you destroyed? Tekashi 6ix9ine, he snitched on many people, got them locked up, they say. Everybody hate him because of that. But what about all the lives that the people he snitched on destroyed? All the fentanyl and drugs, all the killing, all the murder, all the robberies. What about that? That don't matter? It doesn't matter that people who being snitched on are actually out here guilty of what they being snitched on? Because if they wasn't guilty, nobody couldn't snitch on them. Remember that. If you are innocent, that will come out. But if you're guilty, that also will come out. I don't care how many lawyers you get. I don't care what you do, how much money you pay. You will be exposed by the ultimate judge. I ain't talking about these judges in these courtrooms. I'm talking about the real judge. We all got to face him, including me. We all have to face him. So before y'all keep talking about no snitching and y'all shaming people who tell the truth about crimes that was committed, y'all are the reason why the black community is the way it is and we suffer. Because when innocent kids get killed, innocent people get killed over something they had nothing to do with it, and nobody says anything and stand up for these people, karma start happening. God start looking at our community like, wow. So it's really people in the black community who gonna witness these people shooting at these people, but they wind up killing innocent people. But these people don't say anything because, forget my laws, for as you know, I'm talking, this is how God maybe feel. We don't care about his laws, but the streets, oh yeah, we're abiding by those laws. Y'all don't think that's weird? Y'all don't think maybe, that's why we having all this suffering? Because when good people don't stand up against evil, they become part of the evil. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? When you don't stand against evil, you wind up finding yourself becoming part of the evil. You get what I'm saying? Do you understand it? One more time. If you're a good person who don't stand against evil and fight against evil and expose evil, you become part of the evil. Now you get what I'm saying? Because good people do what's right. We don't care about no street laws. I'm not no street dude no more. So I don't care how y'all feel about what I'm saying. I don't care about street people opinions anymore because I'm not in the streets and I'm seeing y'all for who y'all are. And it's still hope for y'all to change. But if you stay with that mindset where you're a demon, you're a liar, you're a savage, whatever comes your way, you deserve. You get what I'm saying? If you out here killing, you deserve punishment. If you out here selling drugs that's keeping people down and killing people and poisoning people's minds and tearing up the black community, hey, when you get caught up, you deserve everything that's coming to you. And for no black men besides me, I done saw no other YouTube videos exposing why we can't focus on doing what's right as black men. Why? Nobody asked themselves that. The same people like Boosie and 50 Cent who talking this no snitching stuff, won't y'all put all y'all money up to help the black community? If y'all are really so concerned about what's going on in y'all lifestyle, come on, let's create better opportunities for our people. Let's come up with some solutions so black people wouldn't have to sell drugs or do things that we know gonna have consequences. All you celebrities, y'all so concerned, huh? But y'all don't have no solutions. There's no solutions. So that's what we got to focus on, solutions. Solutions is everything.